Okay, so first we're gonna kick things off on the show. Now, when you think of jelly, you probably don't immediately think of black beans, but wait until you see how these two combine for an easy and yummy dip that's a perfect party snack and anytime app.
All right, Christy Bean, founder of Aunt Christy's Country Kitchen, is here to show us how to make her black bean jelly dip. Thank you so much for joining us here on the show. We really appreciate it. First off, this is a question that I feel like I've Googled like 9 times, and I always forget the answer. What is the difference between a jam and a jelly?
A jelly is made with juice, and a jam is made with pieces of fruit.
Okay.
So typically, you're going to have a thicker jam, or you have a jelly that's more like a grape jelly that you want to.
So are we using jam or jelly today?
We're going to use jam today.
Jam today. All right, well, I'm ready to jam. I'm ready to make some black bean dip. Is black beans, it's a common ingredient in a lot of your dips, or that's something you just made up here for today?
This is just something I do off the cuff, for games and different things like that. It's a really nice toothy dip.
Yeah, kind of gives it a little bit more texture, different texture, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah. So what do we need to get started?
We want to use cream cheese.
All right.
So we want to get some cream cheese into a bowl, and we'll mix it up here.
Okay. And this is just your normal everyday cream cheese. Do you want to make sure you get it soft a little bit before you open it?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to make sure it's softened. So we're going to throw that in there.
All right.
It's really super easy.
I like super easy. It always seems like when you get guests coming over, you know, you're waiting until the last minute to get things put together. So you need a good, easy dish to make here just before all the guests arrive. And of course, you want to make something filling that's going to keep everybody occupied and filled up for game time too, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And this dip, whenever I serve it, it's gone before I can even get a piece of it.
Oh my goodness.
So
this time we need to make double recipe, right? Okay.
Yep. So I want to so I have already pre-chopped my scallions, but I want to make sure that they're really diced very well. You just throw them in with the cream cheese.
Do you use a food processor for that, or do you just do it by hand?
You can use a food processor if you want to, or you can do it by hand. Today I'm going to go ahead and do it by hand.
Okay.
You know, in the past I've done it with the food processor. It really kind of doesn't matter.
All right.
You just want to make sure that it's mixed well. So we'll go ahead and mix that up.
And then let's talk a little bit about the beans. Can we, if we're not like maybe a black bean fan, can we omit them and just use more cream cheese, or should we use a different type of bean? What do you suggest?
Yes, you can omit the black beans. You can use other types of beans, northern beans, chickpeas, whatever you like, whatever. If you want to put texture in it, if you just want to use the cream cheese, you can do that too.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that we get it into like a decent little consistency.
All right.
So you got all that together.
Do we want to blend? No, I'm going to kind of push you ahead here a little bit. Do we need to blend up the beans at all, or are we just going to keep those whole in the dip as well?
You keep them whole.
Okay.
And you want to make sure you rinse and drain them.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise they're going to turn your dip gray, and that's not appealing.
Nobody wants a gray dip, do they?
No, so I'm going to throw that in there like that.
Now while you're mixing it up, I know we want to make sure everybody can enjoy the dip. Can we make a vegan version of this dip as well?
Absolutely. You can use vegan cream cheese. They've got different vegan cream cheese at Whole Foods or Natural Grocers. You can also use the vegan shredded cheese. That's essentially what we're using.
Yeah. Now this is automatically going to be a colder dip, right? Because of the cream cheese coming out of the fridge, or should we warm it up? What's the
You can warm it up, or you can serve it cold.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter. It's whatever you want. If you want to serve it at room temperature, that's usually how I serve it. But I've also had people make it, like throw it in the oven for a little bit.
Yeah, just to warm it up a little bit.
And then go ahead and serve it warm.
And then finally, last couple of things here. We got the jam and some cheese in there. What is the flavor of jam that you use for this dip? Which one do you think works the best?
I like the strawberry balsamic.
Ooh, that does sound good. We have a finished one over here. Does this have strawberry balsamic in here?
That has the strawberry balsamic in it.
Can I open up these chips and try some?
Absolutely.
I did wash my hands beforehand, I promise.
No worries.
Okay. If I could get the dang bag open. You think, my New Year's resolution was to go to the gym. You can have a little bit more muscle here. But okay, here we go. Got to try it. And this is the strawberry balsamic black bean party dip. Here we go. Oops, I broke the chip. Obviously, I don't know my own strength here. Oh,
So when you put this
we're going to try it again.
You might try a knife. Maybe you find a knife.
We're just going to dig in there. You know what? Here we go. Because it's all good. Go big or go home. Oh, geez, I just dropped it. I'm so sorry. I hope nobody else is eating that later today.
So when you spread this in your pan, you want to go ahead and take
that is super good.
The whole jar of strawberry balsamic and just spread it on top of the
Okay.
on top of this.
And then
So
just
we're-
top it off with the cheese after you get everything layered on there. Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, perfect.
You're gonna
Well,
throw it
Christy,
on there.
thank you for being here today. We appreciate it. Thank you for this dip here. I'm sorry I put my fingers all in it. Like I said, I promised my fingers were clean there. So
No
thank you.
worries. No worries.
All right, thank you so much.